Hey everyone, welcome.
Hello, welcome.
Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, come in and say hello. I have Mr. Sean watching comments, Ryan's running Switcher, and Ken is going to share this in a few places.
Oh, wow.
So, welcome everyone. I'm going to share it. As you guys share, Sean will say hi, Ryan will explain Twitch. It's like a well-oiled machine that literally falls apart by the end of the show.
Yes. So welcome everybody. Hello. Quick hellos to see who's over here. Milady, Desiree, Joanne, Nancy, Melissa Garcia, Jill, Tanya, Linda, and Carol, and Gina, Emily, Angela Stone. Hello. And Sherry and Billy so far. Hello everybody. Welcome. So as you know, we like to let you know that we are on 3 platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and the newer Twitch. If you've never done Twitch, I'll send off a link out of here in just a moment. You can also find it.
You did really say I'll send off a lick, but
I know.
No one caught that except for me, I guess.
Send off a link on how to join if you want to join there. And I'll let Ryan explain how you can actually join.
Yes, so there's a couple different ways. Now, just like YouTube, you have to make an account to comment, but you don't have to make an account to watch. As well as if you guys do want to support us in any way, and you guys have Amazon Prime, there is a free way to support us by using your Twitch or your Amazon Prime to get Twitch Prime. And Sean will put in the comments the link to how to make a Twitch account as well, or a Twitch Prime account with Amazon Prime, and then how to basically support us with that.
Yes.
Twitch basically, of course, as they said, Sean is really happy about the quality and all that good stuff on it.
Yeah, it is.
As well gives you a lot of customizable ways to, be yourself on Twitch. For example, we have a couple emotes that are being pended right now where you'll be able to have like a Linda ear. You'll be able to have a Ken's Creations logo, kind of spam it. And then we got a couple more coming, as well as there's going to be a couple more ways that you'll be able to be yourself basically on it.
Nice.
And cool stuff on it.
I love it. So again, I'm going to bring up the link real quick for everybody. Here's the link for Twitch. Whoops. Can't put extra things in there. Here's the Twitch one. And then here is the link to how to use your Amazon Prime to get Twitch Prime.
Sweet.
Sweet.
All right, guys, so welcome to,
Leslie.
It is officially our 21 day of live. Now, they've not been consistent lives. We have not gone day after day after day, but we have tried. So we have done 21 days. If you've missed any of the days, we do have a playlist down below that says 45 days alive. You can get caught up on all the lives that we have done. Also, in the future, probably a month and a half, we've taken all of these lives, condensed, compressed, muted them, sped them up, and they're anywhere between a minute to 5 minutes. These are for people that want to make the project, but they don't want to sit through a 2-hour live. So you can definitely watch those as they premiere on this YouTube channel. So welcome. We've missed it. I've missed my crafting area and my chalking, and anyone that did join us while we were in Canada, thank you very much. We had a blast. Nice. It was a great time. So let's get into today's project. So first and most importantly, the question I've been getting for the past 2 months is, when is our auction going to be? So our auction is officially going to take place this Sunday. Sunday, November 17th, 2019. It's going to be at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Those are Pacific Standard Time, and it's actually going to be hosted on Ken's Creations YouTube channel. The reason it's going to be hosted on that channel versus my Couture channel is there is going to be certain parts of the broadcast that aren't 100% in compliance with Couture, so I want to make sure it's on my Ken's Creations channel. We are going to be auctioning off all of the completed stuff that you guys see. We'll also be having some fun giveaways. We will also be focusing on just a really fun day of just chatting, relaxing, and raising money. Now, we usually do Watts of Love. We will still be donating to Watts of Love, but we are also raising funds to help us pay for Toby's surgery since we got the bill and it's about $5,000. So.
Yes, it is.
So I've been in stress mode just a little bit.
Just a teeny bit.
Just a teeny bit. So anyways, that will be this Sunday. We cannot wait for you guys. All right, so before I even get into the project, I like to get out of the way on the 3 different ways you can experience Chalk Couture, because that is the #1 question I get after our live broadcast. So if you are someone who's been watching our videos, you love the product, and you think that you are going to purchase a lot of product and or do maybe a business opportunity with Chalk Couture and turn it into a business, you might want to look at the benefits of becoming a designer. To become a designer, it is $99. That gets you a starter kit with over $240 worth of product. Now we do have a new kit. This kit has 5 paste, 7 chalk transfers, surfaces, an apron, everything you will need to get going, and it will always have the current season transfers in there. Now with this, you of course get the 40% to 60% discount. So that is one of the best benefits of being a designer, is our amazing discount. We get 40 to 60%. We also get design dollars. We get the ability to build a team and earn an income, and it's amazing. However, I do know a lot of you might be on the fence, so I have created a opportunity group. This is housed on Facebook. In this group, we have a whole bunch of information that you can read at your convenience. We even have a video in there now going over the opportunity and what a designer is. So if you want to join that group and you are not a designer and you are not unfortunately on my team, I can add you to that group, and that way you can learn it at your own rate. The second way that you can experience Chalk Couture is one of my favorite ways. It is becoming a Club Couture customer. Now, I always like to say this is a way for you to get Happy Meal every month. You get a B-size transfer, 3 paste singles, all for $19.99 US and $26.99 Canadian. Now, this is an exclusive transfer, so no one else can get this except for Club Couture members and designers. Now, every month that you are a Club Couture, it's a 3-month commitment. The 3-month commitment, once again, would start the enrollment month after. So, for example, if you joined today, your 3 months would be December, January, and February. But by doing this, you get a really amazing Happy Meal every single month. It comes in a beautiful package. It says Club Couture Inspiration inside. Look at, I even wrote how many days we went live because I didn't even know. I'm like 20, holy moly. But inside you get the paste singles, and you get another envelope that tells you what your transfer is. Now, the reason I'm bringing this out is we will be using this transfer in our design today, but this is this one, Oh What Fun. And it also becomes with instructions via PDF and or YouTube to show you how to make the completed project. So every month we give you a graphic of showing how that project looks. And this month it is beautiful. Look at that. I absolutely love this month's transfer.
And for those who got to see us in Canada, you made a beautiful one.
Yes, it was
gorgeous.
Fun. So that is the second way you can enjoy Chalk Couture. The third way, of course, is you can shop directly from us. The links are down below. You can pay full retail, and we love our customers. We are in the process of creating a VIP customer group, so stay tuned for that, probably in the next few weeks or so. So those are the 3 ways you can experience Chalk Couture.
Awesome.
So, any questions before we start, Sean? Are we good?
Nothing much, but my very good friend Wendy Baldwin says she would love to come up and see us, and she needs to have some golden time because she lost her golden, I think, a year or so ago. But you must come up, please, Wendy, please.
One last thing, and I just forgot my train of thought, but let me get back there. Oh, so we are making a double board today. Now, this board is inspired by another designer. One of the great things about being a designer was we get access to a Facebook group called the Chalk Couture Designer group, and this is basically full of designers, and they submit projects. And this project actually is from a designer And she posted a board with a hexagon and a circle. And that's where I'm getting the inspiration from, is from her board, which you see on the screen. I am changing it up a little bit, but I reached out to her and said, is it okay if we use your board as our inspiration? She said yes, and she says, it's funny because I got inspiration from you when you did your double board. So it's like a full circle. It's awesome. So anyways, the reason I love this board is we had a surface sale and we got rid of all of our hexagon boards. And I have a lot of hexagon boards, and I said to Sean, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these hexagon boards. Then I saw this design and I was like, this is an amazing design. I actually saw it when I was in Canada, and I don't know if you remember me and Isabel talking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So that is where the inspiration comes from.
Was there any other live-action movies they did for Disney Plus, or just The Lady and the Tramp?
They didn't really, in all reality, Disney Plus didn't release a ton of stuff.
It just has a lot of stuff, right? Because it has all the Disney movies, it has all the Marvel, it has so much.
Yeah, I guess. I really don't know where I want to go with this, you guys. I'm kind of hit a rock in a hard place. Is it a sign that I'm just not supposed to be doing this tonight?
Maybe.
Misty said she watched Dumbo. No,
Dumbo's on there?
Everything's on there. It's almost everything.
I heard Dumbo wasn't good.
It's sad.
Well,
What do you mean?
I think-
Have you never seen Dumbo?
I didn't think it was sad. I think the beginning of Bambi was a little more sad, but I don't think they're gonna remake that, are they? Or did they? Have they?
I'm kind of having a moment where I might do this really different now. Oh my goodness.
Who was doing?
I love it when I have a moment.
There you go. Who was doing the cute little tree as a sneak peek for a few days ago?
Oh, that was Jasmine.
Ah.
So Jasmine, when I was gone, did a whole bunch of... Well, Ryan can explain what they did. I'm having a moment, though. I know what I'm doing now.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when you're crafting, you're like, I have a direction. I have a direction. I'm so excited. Sean, do you care?
Do I care? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead and have your moment.
Okay, so while he's having his moment over there, so Jazzy and I, before Ken left, we were going to do some sped up videos with Jasmine's hands, because people were like, oh, we want, I guess, I don't want to say girly hands, but I mean, is that what they asked for?
They want girl hands.
Girl hands. So we're like, you know what? Let's do that while we're doing it. So we set everything up, and we also had another video we're going to work on that hasn't been released, but she was like, I'm not comfortable yet, and I was like, okay, that's totally fine. I'm not really either. So we basically just did chalking, did sped up videos like we've done before.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you weren't comfortable? Comfortable with what?
She wasn't comfortable like just doing straight up like recording. She wanted to get warmed up on it.
On what?
Doing recording like with the hands, because I don't think she's done it. I think the only time she's done it is when her and I live, right?
Oh. Well, you didn't have to go live. You guys could have just done...
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, she hasn't done it in a while, so she wanted to get warmed up back into it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Nope.
Yeah.
No?
So Teresa Mayer. She said it did take me 3 days and many redos to get it.
Okay, Teresa, that would have been nice in this private message.
She says,
No, I'm just kidding.
She says, tape across each point first. Keep in mind which 3 you're going to do first.
Okay, Teresa, you're a chalking wizard because it is very... This reminds me of geometry, which, by the way, spoiler alert, everyone, I flunked.
I failed it too.
I flunked geometry.
You will replace the tape before you do the second pattern.
I hated geometry so much. Oh.
I thought geometry was harder than trig and calc.
Ooh, Return to Witch Mountain. That was kind of a fun one when I was a kid.
What?
It's about these 2 kids that were had some kind of powers and they didn't really know why, and they kept being called to go somewhere, and there was a there was a UFO inside the mountain. It's an old 80s.
I have never heard of this. This
early 80s, like maybe even late 70s.
A way to get kids to maybe join a cult.
That's what TikTok is.
TikTok?
Oh, you've heard of that, haven't you?
Jenny.
Is that an urban legend?
No, that's that app. Remember?
I know what the app is, but that's not... Is it...
It's like a cult now.
It's not a cult. It's just a viral app.
Walked away for a few minutes and you erased again. Well, Nancy.
I just got inspiration, though, in a different direction.
What's better? I mean...
because I am thinking Nancy's a wizard when it comes to chalk couture or really good at geometry because I looked at it and I was like, this is going to be so easy. Well, guess what? Hot Mess Express is not. Spoiler.
So Teresa says I'm a mechanical drafter. Geometry is my thing.
Teresa. Okay, listen, Teresa. Listen. Ken's given up, and I'm going in a new direction.
I love the.
That's the name of the band.
What?
Oh my God, I'm gonna be a band when I grow up.
When you grow up, yeah.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a real boy. Who says that?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Oh, I thought it was Peter Pan. Is
No.
it Pinocchio?
It's Pinocchio. He wants to grow up
Peter
to be.
Pan never wants to grow up, remember?
He's kind of a freak. I'm just saying.
When you think, well, so Peter
He
Pan
is, right?
Yeah, it's
He's
based
a
off a
freak.
horror story or whatever, right? Peter Pan, because remember he used to take kids. He was an evil guy originally, and they turned it into like a cute little story. But he used to take people to Neverland, which people would originally think that was like death, basically.
What is he talking
Look
about?
it up. Look it up. I swear.
What?
Peter Pan is based off of like Peter Pan is actually a bad guy. He's supposed to be like the Reaper. or
Well,
something.
remember when we were watching the one TV show on ABC,
Once Upon a Time?
Once Upon a Time, where how he was evil. He was
We've lost control of this
You know.
life. Oh my God, I look like I was bleeding.
Linda Johnson
Hi,
says,
Linda.
"Am I the only one that's not jumping on the Disney stream service?"
Yes.
I'm sure you are, because you figure there's,
No, everyone is. Like,
Yeah, it's basically 6 billion people.
it's
7
basically
billion
everyone
people.
almost in the entire United States.
It's
like,
cheap too.
it's like $4.99. We got it for $4.99 a month, and like everyone has been talking about it. Okay, so I'm gonna use Marvelous, and we're gonna use mostly a little bit of this Morning Sky is what we're mostly using, and then the Marvelous is just going to be
Would you
yes,
bring it up a little?
yes, Jenny, we do know that. That's
What?
weird.
Can I bring this up a little just to
what,
bring
Sean?
That most Disney movies, the mother dies.
Yes, it's so sad.
Is that
What's
don't
the reason? I
understand.
don't remember.
Because Disney lost his mom in a fire because of, and he blamed himself or something. I don't know. Ask your parents. They are Disney freaks.
Missy taught geometry for 22 years. I hated geometry. I just couldn't.
It's not that I
there was
hated
just
it.
too much about it. You
I
gotta know
hated
this. You gotta do
proofs.
that. You gotta do this. You gotta
The
do that.
proofs,
It's
like,
oh,
Yeah.
it was just too
Show
much.
yours.
Trig I loved. I loved algebra trig.
Algebra was fine.
Calc
I didn't get far enough to trig, but I did like that. I know.
What does that mean, Sean?
I was an idiot.
Oh,
don't say that.
Sean,
No.
that was a little aggressive.
No, math was not good
Don't
to
say
me
that
at
because
all.
Trig and Calc in at least East Valley from when I went, those were the only required classes. Trig and Calc was only for like if you wanted to go that further, and so is chemistry. Like
Yeah, I did not do well in chemistry
I
either.
loved chemistry.
I
was-
loved
it was-
chemistry.
And that's why I'm saying math is not my thing.
I mean, it doesn't make you dumb. Like
Exactly.
Like you can excel
Don't
in
put
something
yourself
else.
down, Sean. That's my job. Gosh. Breaks my heart when I see you do that to yourself.
English? You good at English? You good with tech?
No. I'm just not good on it. I just do what I can do.
What does that mean?
I don't know. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then I guess I
Kind of like this project.
That's
That seems to
in
be
the family.
that seems to be the theme of today's project, Sean.
I did really well in the first Algebra 1 and 2, but after
Do
that,
people really love that stuff? Like I'm surprised I passed geometry. Like, cause there was this test where we had to come up with proofs, and it'd be like, prove how this square is equal to this circle, and I'm like, you had to write out all of your answer. Like it was like, they were proofs. I hated them. I'm like, when am I ever going to use this in life?
Well,
So Peter Pan is based on the author's older brother David, who died in an ice skating accident the day before his 14th birthday.
That's so sad.
The family called David their forever boy.
Okay, well, that's also kind of creepy.
And then Jasmine is laughing at you.
Why is she laughing at
I
me?
don't know.
or maybe at me, because Jasmine tends to do that a lot.
You want to go clean that? I am going to need it cleaned. Jasmine does laugh at Ryan a lot. It's okay, though, Ryan.
That's okay.
Just think about it, guys. We've been on an hour, and all I've done is one corner. It's a rough day.
So Fatima says, algebra, trig, and calculus were fun. Geometry was bad. Teacher called me a screw loose. Didn't like it. I wouldn't either.
They called you a screw loose?
Like, what?
That's not nice.
Sound like Morticia Adams.
Who's Morticia Adams? What?
Who's
Morticia Adams?
I knew who that is.
What?
Where's the glitter coming from?
I don't know. Better not be. Is there glitter in the sink? Did you guys use glitter and not clean the sink out good enough?
There's no glitter in there. You may have glitter anywhere in here.
Oh, here we go. Here we
There's
go.
glitter right there.
Sean and his glitter.
At least from my knowledge, I don't think we use glitter.
You did, because there's some glitter on stuff that Jazzy did.
Well, then I don't.
You did
Proofs
lie.
and theorems, straight from the depths of hell.
Actually, I didn't
So
like this. I
true.
didn't know.
Love the colors of this project. Well,
Thanks, Fatima.
we've erased it 4 times. I'm going to get it, though. When it's done, it's going to be beautimous. All right, so we're going to move over to this one, and we are going to add our... We want as much snowflakes as we can get in here.
So, marvelous and
It's morning sky.
morning sky.
Morning sky. Not warning. Did you say warning or
No,
morning?
morning.
Warning.
Morning.
Morning.
So here's the thing we learned in Canada. Not a lot of people say A.
Nope.
They do say right. Right.
Blah, 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 blah. Right?
Right.
Right.
We like want confirmation. And they do say sorry that way. They
Sorry.
say sorry.
Sorry.
Boot.
A
They
boot?
don't even really say boot.
About.
They don't say it as bad as you're
What
saying
we
it.
think.
There are some places that do
I
make
think
it pretty
as
bad.
Americans, we just think that they say A to everything, and they don't. They say right.
They do say about, but it's not as thick as we hear it. They say it, but it's just
They
so.
did?
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear it.
I can hear it every so often.
It was fun. We went to a hockey game and got that experience.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite part of the whole trip, Sean? What would you say?
The whole thing was fun.
Oh.
It was all good.
What's wrong?
I was gonna say, will you bring it forward a little more?
No.
Okay.
You can zoom out. You're gonna have to because.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can tell you his least favorite part was on the last night. So they were so nice and they put us up in they have a, I guess, how big was that trailer, Sean?
Let's see. Her last one was 36
I think it was
or 38. And
24,
I think they went down to like a 26 or something.
They said, hey, we want to put you in the trailer so the kids don't keep you up, and they get it in the morning and the dogs are all running around, and I was like, okay, that's really sweet of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so and it was all heated by propane.
A propane heater.
Yep. And so it was toasty in there. Like we were keeping at about
65, 62, just depending.
And on the last night, literally, I woke up in the middle of the night, probably 2, and I was like, Sean, it's freezing. He's like, the propane went out. I don't know what to do. So we just went back to bed, and it was like igloo camping.
So Mitzi, who's from Ontario.
I'm just going to be turning this on.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry, Jonathan.
She says we do not say a boot.
See, I didn't hear him say that.
Mitzi, it's like it's not as
Mitzi, I didn't hear you say it at all.
it is
Don't
very.
listen to him.
I'm talking about how
Don't listen to
Isabel
him,
and Jeff
Mitzi.
say it's so light. It's just
They didn't say it
slightly
at all.
different. I mean,
No, they
than
didn't say
how
it
I
at
know
all. I didn't hear it once.
Yeah, it's very, very light, but definitely she says
So
the
light,
East, she says
Mitzi.
the East Coast to it.
Mitzi, it was so light, it was like it wasn't even there.
What?
A boot. They don't say it. He thinks they do, but they don't.
Well, it's just a stereotype.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Just like people think that we're big-bellied, steak-loving, oil-loving Americans.
All of that is true.
So
Exactly.
Carla says in the Yukon, Alberta, they say a in a boat.
Maybe. It is weird because you're so used to like our stores and
Slang.
brands, and they have just, it's just a little different. It was fun though. It's beautiful. Her church is gorgeous. Who wouldn't want to live in a church, right?
I know,
That's
it's
what they
very
do,
awesome.
right?
Right?
I love it. I miss it. I miss those dogs. Chico is my husband.
Did she have a bell on the top of her house?
No.
Why would she have a bell on the top of her
Some
house?
churches have bells.
That's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Well, no, that's even like
What church
I think
has
it's
a bell?
I think it's more Catholic than
Yeah.
it is anything, and that one was
it's
a
in
Baptist,
Kingsman 1,
and that's a
2, Norbit.
Nobody has watched
Norbit.
Norbit except for
That is
you.
the best. That's literally the best.
No, it's not. Norbit is not a good movie. I don't know who lied to you and told you it was.
That's one of Andy's favorite movies too. My sister. Because people didn't know where she was.
Peggy says Newfoundlanders often have a way heavier accent, especially after some screech.
What's Screech?
Don't know.
Is that like Jenny from the Block?
Could be.
What's Jenny from the Block, Sean?
That is a J-Lo song.
It's the name for J-Lo.
It's not the name of her. Okay.
So I said it's a song that J-Lo did.
He has no idea, you guys. None. It's okay. I don't know a lot of stuff from his time. Is like, I have no idea what a triceratops really looks like in real life.
British Columbia is all A. Norbit sucks, says Diddy.
Oh
See, I'm telling you, nobody liked Norbit but you and Andy.
Crazy. That's like the best movie.
The best movie, you guys.
Michaela loves that
They literally think it's the best movie, Norbit.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do to tell them that this is not the case?
Yeah. Screech
Will you
is
try that,
Newfoundland.
Sean?
Yes, I can. I'm gonna mute this, guys. What is Norbit, Jen? Norbit was a movie done by Eddie Murphy as kind of like how he did the Crunks, multiple people.
And it was extremely bad.
Yeah, it was not very well.
No. I can't watch any other Eddie Murphy movie. That's the only one. It's so
You
good.
can't watch his,
The Crunks are so much better.
I don't
the
remember that one.
Crunks.
Not the Crunks, something, when he did like all
The Nutty Professor.
the Nutty
I
Professor,
do
yeah.
not. Nope, lame. 0 out of 10.
You guys, I can't with him right now.
Why?
What is wrong with our
How
youth?
can that be better or worse than
We watch
Norbit?
Norbit probably like once a month. I'm not even joking.
Oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
good. Michaela and I love it.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
So we are going to, did you draw it, Jonathan?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so this is from that same set. You have some that have the snowflakes, we had the stripes. Now we are going to do these cute wreaths. And once again, we just wanted to cover up all of the space as much space as we can. So I'm going to, even though there will be stuff going up there. So we're going to do it like that. We're going to do the hot mess again. So this one we are using eucalyptus. And we're going to be using sage. At least I think it's sage. I have to look. I'm almost positive it's sage. Is it sage? It's sage.
How many colors does Couture have? At least like their native colors, I guess.
So we have like of our everyday colors.
Yeah.
Right now I think there's without that with the shimmer I think it's like 35.
Something like that, yeah.
So there's colors for everyone.
34, 35.
Yeah, but they change them. I mean, we go through different like palettes, and the spring colors we're going to focus more on bright colors. Winter colors are the warm colors. So you're going to be seeing like, we're just going to mix that all up.
Yeah. Tyler Perry with as Medea is the best.
I've never seen one of those movies.
Yeah, it's like the same concept.
But I've never seen one of those. I know
you
everyone
haven't?
loves them, but I've never seen them. How have you seen that and I haven't, Sean, is my question.
Yeah.
Because we would have been together when that happened. Like, didn't those come out after we were together? So how could have you seen them and not me? Are you going on dates without me?
No.
Then how would
Sometimes it just happens to be on.
Oh.
Like TV, like either you're asleep or you're...
You mean it just happens to be on TV when they're on another date? With someone else?
No.
Yeah, I've never seen a Medea movie. Was the first one the scary one or the Christmas one?
Oh, which
I
one
think
is
it's the
first?
scary one because everyone talks about that one the most.
It is?
hmm It's in like Walmart all the time. Like the second one just came out last year or this year, and everyone was talking about it.
Oh, these colors look so good together. I'm on to something. I know what I'm doing now. See, once I know what I'm doing, I'm good.
He'll explain what he's doing here.
Oh, are they asking?
What's going to happen once you pull the tape up?
Ooh, the suspense is gonna kill ya.
When Medea goes to jail, it is
That
so
was the
funny.
first one, wasn't it? No?
I don't think it's the first one.
I think that's the one that everyone thinks is the funniest, though.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman is real good.
I haven't seen any of them. What are we going to do for dinner now that it's our anniversary?
No,
You shouldn't have to cook on our anniversary.
No, depends on what time we get off.
I'll cook you guys a mean peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I don't need that. I have Uncrustables. Well, I don't because someone ate them all.
We didn't eat them. We had to throw them away.
Okay.
They were hard,
Hmm.
like hockey pucks.
You then did something to them because I left Uncrustables in my house. And now they're gone. The rest is an unsolved mystery. Oh wait, that's X-Files.
It's okay.
I can't sing that Unsolved Mysteries theme song because it literally sends chills down my spine. That was so scary growing up.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, it was horrible. They did these reenactments that literally scared the bejesus out of me. Like, I remember my mom loved Unsolved Mysteries, and it had this, like, almost, the theme song was almost like the Halloween theme song, like, it was very scary.
Very scary.
And they had aliens and...
Oh, that's cool. I love...
You've never seen Unsolved Mysteries? Like, you should...
I think I have.
You should YouTube it. It's scary. And the acting was horrible. Like, because they were all reenactments. But then they would have the people that were actually doing it, like, interviewing it. And it was very traumatizing.
I probably have, because I used to watch... My dad and I used to watch a lot of alien stuff together.
It was horrifying. Any child of the 90s can tell you how horrifying it was. It's so scary. Do you remember Unsolved Mysteries, Sean?
Of course.
It was scary, wasn't it?
No.
Yes, Sean. In the 90s, I was just a child
I know.
while you were serving the second term in a World War III or something. I don't even know where you were.
90s?
Vietnam?
I was in
Vietnam.
88 to 94.
Do you really think Sean was in Vietnam?
No.
Ooh.
You do know when Vietnam was, right?
A while ago.
60...
Can you tell me the dates?
60... I don't know.
Is it 63 to 72, 73, somewhere in there?
Sean wasn't in the war.
He was in a war.
I was in the Navy during Desert Storm,
Yeah.
but
Well, I don't know.
my
What's
ship...
that? I don't know what that is.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
Sean, he wasn't born yet.
It should have been taught in school, though.
Nope, they don't.
Why?
Wasn't a big enough war. I don't know what that, like, that is a good question, because I don't know, like, when we went to, in my history, I think it only went up to World War II.
Yeah, you don't learn about anything else other than those two.
Like, the big world wars is
One
all
and
you
two.
learn about. Yeah.
1,
I don't think
2,
you learn
Korean,
anything.
Vietnam.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
They taught that.
Nope.
Why
They
would you
didn't
not?
teach-
Why would they? Then why even have history if you're not going to be taught
my-
history?
It's too scary for people nowadays.
What?
It's too much violence.
Then he wonders why I'm anxious. This is how he talks all the time over stupid stuff. What? I can't.
Well, I mean, they just don't have it just because there is history. Like, it's just they're going over the major wars, like World War I and II. That's
Oh, Rescue 911 was good too.
I don't think I've not seen it.
Yes, is that the one where the kids were always missing and they would go find them, or was that like something else? Good shows.
Ended in 1972 is when Vietnam ended. Did you even hear about these wars before?
I
Vietnam,
heard of
Korean?
Vietnam. Yeah, I've definitely heard of those.
How then? You just said you were never
Okay.
taught.
Can you please calm
sorry.
down? This is what triggers people with you.
Sorry.
So in school they would mention it. They didn't go into it. They just
I
said,
see.
yes, we've had the Vietnam War. We've
You
had
guys
this.
wonder why I'm so anxious. This is how he gets with people, and it's like very triggering for me.
Yeah. So Desert Storm was the very first war that was literally seen on TV. It was live.
Really?
hmm
Yeah.
They actually had people there doing lives, watching the missiles and all this stuff going across.
Is that where all the videos come from? Where people like you'll see a guy like his camera gets shot. Have you guys ever seen those on YouTube?
I don't know why Sean decided to take a fun, joyous thing and turn it into what he has turned it into. So. They don't teach any of that stuff, though. You're right, Ryan. They don't.
I think I'm trying to think of what the oldest thing we learned about was. I think like war was. I think it was World War One. I guess. Other than like Greek and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's only if you took like Greek mythology. They would teach you about those wars.
I tried Greek mythology. It was very strange.
I loved it.
All those things that you hear about. Rescue 911 was hosted by William Shatner.
William.
Oh, I guess it was, wasn't it?
The only cop shows I remember watching was whatever Alex, my other sister, had on. She loves those. Just like Jasmine, she loves those cop shows. Have you ever seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Nope.
No, everybody says it's funny.
The one with Terry Crews in it.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Ooh, that looks nice. Whoa.
It looks cool. Beautiful work as usual.
All right, so I'm gonna grab white. And we're gonna do this right here. Unfortunately, this is not available. This is Endless Love Laundry, which is a retired transfer, but it's what I'm gonna use.
So how do transfers go to be retired? Well, you got something in your mouth, so.
Phone connection up.
What was the question again?
How did they become retired? Basically, like, when do they become retired, or how, or?
They will retire when they think it's due, and once they do, they'll go to the point when once they're out, they're out.
Watch on a second. It's gonna.
This way, they have room to be able to have new ones come in.
So the good thing is I have a few of these because I ordered them because I knew they were going to be going out of stock. And I really like the simplicity of the line. So we will add this on each in between going. And I have used these a bazillion times. So you can, if you take care of our transfers, get multiple uses out of them. Mm-hmm. And so what I'm doing is on the corner, I'm making sure that this middle one lines up with the point on the corner, and that it would line up with the point kind of down here. And you don't have to get it perfect, obviously, but as close as you can.
Somebody's asking, does the turkey one have a similar line?
It does, yeah. It's a little bit thicker of a line. It's right back there if you want to. It should be, I think I did it at the top. If not, then maybe I didn't. It's got a thicker of a line on it. I don't know if I've used it on anything. We've used it, maybe not here, but you can look at the catalog. It's definitely a thicker line, but it definitely can be used. There you go. Down through there.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna dry these that Ryan's washed for me, just so we can.
Didn't you use them on the Merry and Bright behind you?
Merry and Bright.
They're on the very top of your cover.
No, that's the same one. No, the turkey one is here.
I was just trying to find the word turkey, but I didn't see it.
So it's a little bit of a thicker line. But it would work. I've been asking for just kind of a line set would be nice. So once again, I'm just going to the very far off corner. Just like that. And this is just bright white. You could add glitter if you want to. We're going to be adding glitter on the top board. Thank you, Ryan.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so we're gonna grab another one and dry it.
Can you spray pixie spray or another sticky spray on your surface, but not on the transfers?
I don't know if that would work
Yeah.
on your surface. I'll answer in the fact that I have not tried it, but I don't know necessarily why you wouldn't just spray it on your transfer versus.
Do you think you could use chalk pens to draw lines if you didn't have this
Yep.
transfer?
Absolutely, you could. And there is other transfers close to this. There is one on our holiday frame or holiday board in accents. It's not straight lines, but it's pretty close.
Thank you.
All right.
The one crazy thing I say about Chalkology, at least from someone like me, is an hour ago that board looked completely different.
Isn't that crazy?
It has completely different stuff to completely different colors to this.
There we
So
go.
it makes it great.
All right, where is my hook? Up there. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this off. Now you could go, some of these lines have a little bit of mess ups, which we'll fix. All right, so we're gonna grab this board. Now this board is what's gonna go right here. We're gonna open that. We're gonna let this one out to chillax. I'm gonna use this. Now this board is actually still available, so you could buy this one. I do have a few left of the big ones, but I know a lot of you ordered these when they were on sale. And the transfer we're going to use for this is actually from the Sweater Weather set. And one says Sweater Weather and the other says Ready, Set, Snow. And I'm actually going to put this down. See, this brand new transfer, if it gets stuck, do not worry. Just very gently lift it up. Just like so. And we're good to go. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to get it as much covered by this board. I'm just going to see what areas got cut off here. So have that. Have that. I have that much of the leaf. Lose a little bit of snowflakes, but that's okay. Okay, I think we are good. But before I do that, there is a hook on here that I actually want to get rid of. So I'm going to grab my screwdriver and get rid of those. You don't have to. I'm going to be hot gluing this, so I don't want that to be raised up. And these are really easy to take off.
Did you fuzz this one?
I did not.
I didn't think so. Okay.
I don't always fuzz my transfers. It depends on what surface they are going on. This one, because it was going on a Couture surface, which is the surface we have specially made for our chalk transfers, I didn't feel like it needed it. So, all right, so I'm going to focus on the eucalyptus. White will be the last. We're going to still do some snowflakes in this, so we're going to use all the colors that we use. So we have this and this. We have this and this to bring in the other ones we had. And then white is going to be the Let It Snow. So we will start with grab a different squeegee for our green.
I was gonna say right here on the top right.
Pull and dry and let it back down. And you should be okay. And then that way we have this ready to go for our white. Our white is going to have glitter, so that's the reason I did that. We could have just done it straight onto the other, but I want to add some glitter, but we don't want it to stick to that glitter. We turn the glue gun, Ryan?
Yes. Thank you, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really good. S'mores Uncrustables. Sorry, I just came back into my brain.
They have hazelnut.
Well, I think they could do like a dessert one. That'd be cool. Like holiday ones.
Maybe.
Do the hazelnut one and put vanilla frosting on it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Fatima says, just when you think Ken has reached the pinnacle of his creativity, he pulls another rabbit out of his hat.
Let's go ahead and we're going to dump some glitter on this.
Looks like snow.
So I did grab a sheet of paper, and I just used cheap copy paper that's easy to put back in the jar. And as long as you did that paste and pull on the other stuff, your glitter shouldn't stick to that. But even if it does, it's no big deal. But we're going to get all the glitter off that we can. Put this off to the side. Pull this out. And now we can just dump our glitter straight back into there. All right, so before I glue that, I'm gonna wash this real quick. So this is our self-healing cutting mat. A lot of people say, well, why do you need it if you don't cut stuff? But it cleans up really, really nice. And we're gonna grab some canned air. I'm gonna go spray this outside real quick so we don't get glitter everywhere in here.
So, Missy asked, has Ryan ever tried s'mores Pop-Tarts?
So they have in a 24 pack of, it's the brown sugar and then s'mores. The 24 pack. We actually got that when we used to live at our old apartment, and we used to eat that basically for the first couple weeks of us living there.
Ah. Somebody's asking if that is a fine glitter.
The jar's right there.
Is the big one?
It's just generic.
Oops.
It's just generic, I think, Michael's Recollections.
Let me see here.
All right, and it is already ready to go, so I'm gonna just grab my glue gun, put a pretty big dollop in the center.
Oops. My big feet.
You have a little bit of time to move this before it sets. And then we're just going to push it and make sure. So that can be turned off. We don't need that. I am going to fix this. It's not a big deal, but I just want it a little cleaner. So I'm just going to use a foaming Windex with a Swiss burr, an impact Q-tip. And we can actually just take this right here. There we go. Sweet.
Nice.
So there it is.
Hi, Miss Schneider.
So we have a nice hexagon board, much easier than what we started out with because not good with angles. So to solve that, we just added the stripe to make it nice and even. The colors look really good with this. You got that real marvelous and the morning sky, the eucalyptus with the sage. This glitter is kind of hard to see. It is there. And it just all comes to the center for ready, set, snow.
Love it. Love it, beautiful, gorgeous, pretty.
Whining. What are you whining? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Go on. Hi, Mr. Hine. There you go. Come on.
Miles.
Good boy. Awesome. So we can go up to this camera and take a peek at what it looks like. It's ready for our live auction this Sunday. How fun is that? So even though it started off as kind of a rough live, we'll end on a good note. Just love the way that looks. Kind of fun, huh?
Yeah,
You can go back to this camera. There it is.
Nice.
All right, so sorry about the beginning because I obviously didn't know the direction and stuff, but once I tune in on something, I can usually try to figure it out. So once I knew exactly kind of what I wanted to do with the lines going up, that's when it kind of all came to me. So I will do the other one, the red, white, and green, the one that we got the original inspiration, but I'll probably do it as a sped up video tomorrow and post it for you guys so you can follow it. We will edit this video down to cut away that, and so that way you guys can follow along and make this if you want to make it at home. Remember, it will be on auction this Sunday. So if you are wanting to do Watts of Love, check in on this Sunday. Any questions?
There are no questions. Everybody thought it was gorgeous, beautiful, and wonderful.
Well, it didn't start off like that, but that's okay. We got there, right?
That's the beauty of chalk.
That is the beauty of chalk. You can always wipe and start over. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so Thursday, and we'll probably be a little bit early on that because I will have my team meeting tomorrow, usually around 6:30. So we'll try to be at 5 or 5:30, but you'll get an alert as soon as we go live.
Nice.
Bye, everyone. Thanks.